Hey everybody, it's me, Earthknite, and I'm going to be doing something a little different. As you can see, I'm in creative. This is not my survival world, so I am not going to be cheating on my survival world. Um, but as you can see, I went into MCEdit and made this big flat piece of, it's just a big chunk of grass in the middle of a desert. Over there is Jerry's Tree, and the will be Baca Forest. I will be starting on that next. Over here is just a little desert area. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But right here, I was thinking earlier today, what about the Shadowknite clan? I've been watching a lot of anime, and I've seen how they've planned out their whole. They've got like the main building up here, and then a little shed, a little walkway, their dojo. And I was thinking, why don't I make one of those? Because the Shadowknite clan's a ninja clan, and that could be like me, Cat, and Rezo will be the Shadowknite clan. It will have the Berserker Vikings and whatever Cat is, the Jalapeno Filipinos. It's a little joke between us. So, I just went into MCEdit, made this big block. I have no idea the dimensions. I'll measure it later. I'll probably put it in the description. But right now, we will begin by making our main building. Oh yay, music. So I'm basing it on an old Japanese style building. The kind that has like the walk around. It's mostly on a little bit up. Like it's one layer up. So it'll have a big space underneath it. It'll be like kind of light, papery, but since it's Shadow Wolves, it will have some darkness to it. But right now we want to start with just making a tool shed. Yes, I'm not starting on the main building yet. I'm making the tool shed. In fact, what I really want to start on is the paths. Now, normal dojos, the rich ones will have a big wall around to protect from their enemies and challenges. And with this being like this, I really want to put up some stairs going up to it. So we'll actually start with those first. Now, I really like nether brick because it represents darkness. Stone bricks, I was thinking sure, but no, not really, now that I think about it. And for lighting, we'll use cobblestone walls with some torches, maybe? I don't know the lighting. I may change that to some other items, because I'm not quite sure if redstone goes through these things yet. So we'll just have to start making the stairwell real quick. I want to make it at least 5 wide, and I want a little landing up here. Actually, first I want a landing because you have the landing to open the doors, and they're normally big wooden doors, big wooden double doors, and I kind of like the design that they have with those. It kind of makes it have a little taste, I guess. So I'm just going to slowly build downwards in the stairwell pattern, but I will be putting steps on it so that it's not, you have to jump every step. And I'm not using half steps like I normally do, like in the Wizard's Tower. I'll just be doing it like this. So here's your basic step design. Okay. Sorry, focus mode. Because I hate doing that. Happy 4th of July is technically the day after, and this video won't be going on during the 4th of July, but still, happy 4th of July to those who celebrate it. If you don't, then just ignore it, I guess. And then on the sides, now I'm keeping it like this. I'm not going to delete those corners because I actually like it like that. It just helps it have more shape. In fact, I might actually just put out stone or dirt coming out to these, because it will look a little better like that. I am having some lagging issues, and I know Cat is having problems. Well, he tried to force update the new Minecraft update, which might be it. In fact, with those, now that I think about it, those actually could use some. Yeah, I think I like that. We'll delete these 2 sand bricks and put this here. And I'll probably fill that out later. This will go into the tour. This video will be in the builds video, but the tour will have this in it. I have not actually started on the Baka Forest. I will be doing that a little later. I mean, it's almost time. Tonight I'm planning on getting on the Xbox and playing, so yeah, I'm not gonna work too much on this stuff, only because I mean I've worked many days on that stuff, just trying to get the time to do that stuff. So we've got our basic steps done. Now I was thinking maybe like a cobblestone or gravel path like you normally see, but then I watched some shows and I noticed, hey, they use like a dirt type. Now if I put normal dirt down, it will not stay dirt, it'll turn to grass. And I mean, I could probably use mycelium, but that doesn't look as good. So what could I use that could represent dirt? And well, I'm standing on a buttload of it. Sand! That would be a perfect dirt substitute. So it's got that kind of dusty path type look to it. And I mean, I would like do enough detail so it kind of spreads out, if you know what I mean. It won't be completely straight to it. It'll have a little zigzag to it, so it looks like the grass is growing into it. That even? Yeah. So you want to start it about here, and you do want to start it out a little straight if you want, but you don't have to. And what I'm talking about is like putting one like this, maybe a little bit like this. I mean, not all. It's not all there, because I mean it's a dirt path. It's not always there. So yeah, so kind of like this design. I will be putting a wall in. I'll probably use MC Edit to do that, because I do have a palisade wall, and it's just going to be 2 bricks of wood and 3 bricks of wooden planks with some fencing on top. It's when I move this to Volts for our playthrough, we'll be doing a special playthrough on Volts where we won't be using all the missiles and stuff. But I mean, I could probably put barbed wire around the top of this thing. I can put a secret missile base underneath. I could do a whole lot. And with Volt, I have put in the custom NPCs, so I can actually wear a ninja outfit specified for this, and I'll have a different regular Minecraft and Volts, because only regular Minecraft will have the horses, of course. So yeah, it'll be a little different. So you want to take, here's where the wall is going to be. I'm probably just going to make it 1 thick on the very edge, if not right here. And then I want at least 2 spaces so before anything else. So I'm going to probably start my, I'm going to start it here where my storehouse is going to be. So there's where my storehouse is going to start. And normally the main house is either a big building coming way out here, or like a U-shaped building. But I think I'm just going to use the big building out front and then put a U-shaped building, because this thing is huge. It is very large. Because I mean, look at that. That's 3 bricks. There's the entire thing. So I'm probably going to make a smaller but still U-shaped building here for the dojo. That way we have a little archers area inside the U. We have a little rest area as well. We've got your kendo fighting and all kinds of other stuff. And I will be looking into different ninja type mods where it gives you different ninja stuff. And I'll probably put that into Volts to help us. And I mean, the Baka Forest is going to be right by it. What better view of the Baka Forest than right outside it? But I mean, this will be like a super guarded place because I mean, this is going to be my home. Sure, I got the castle with the Shadowknite symbol, but that only means I'm at least guarding it. And I mean, it's a castle. It's not really a ninja's place in a castle. That's more of the Emperor, which I may actually start making a Japanese style place. So, enough screwing around. I'm going to make the storehouse pretty big because it's a storehouse and it's a giant dojo. So, we've got to make it. Now, my normal design looks somewhat like this. If I remove it. In every Minecraft version I play, I do not use trap chests. It's just out of habit to grab right there. I normally have it so I could put these two, and then two on top like this. And then I have these two, as you see in the castle actually. I believe I have it the same way in the castle. Oops. And so, the inside's about this large. I'll come around here and put it center. It's an odd number going at least both ways. Yeah, it's an odd number. So you have a center door. I normally put a crafting table here. There's two. It's like 3 inside, so you can open that. If not, I have a half slab over that for a roof design. And this is pretty decent. But for a giant dojo with all the servants and all the ninja and all kinds of other stuff that I'm going to be having here, I'm going to actually want to expand it a little more so I have at least rows for things. Because, I mean, it's still going to have the basis, food and mob drops, nature stuff, blocks and ores, crafted items, and miscellaneous stuff. So there's going to be at least 3 rows, and I want to make them like this much because I mean it's a humongous dojo. It's going to hold the entire Shadowknite clan, and clans normally don't stay small because there's your sons and daughters, their sons and daughters, their sons and daughters, and then I will die and it'll pass on to my son, normally the oldest. I don't normally follow that, but shh. Because the oldest normally, if they get everything, then they gotta work for it. So, I mean, there's going to be, if you haven't looked, I started the new Xbox tutorial with all the new stuff on it, and I found out X marks the spot, number 1. And number 2, creepers spawn on top of that castle-like building all the time. It was the first night. I had 2 creepers. I died the second day. It was second day because I flew through the first tutorial part just to see if there was anything new. And I love the tutorial on the Xbox because it gives you all kinds of stuff. So here's your basic design. We're going to have 3 rows. It's got to be at least 4 high or half slabs. Let me change it to day. As you can see, I was teleporting around. I mean, I went from the castle. I think I went from Sky. I went to Sky City to the castle to. I was in Sparta. I went to Sky City. I went to Sky City to the castle. Then I teleported from the castle to here. Actually, I think I was at Sky City last, teleported to Castle. Then teleported to Jerry's Tree, then got here. There will be no general teleportation. I have to screenshot this. There will be no general teleportation to this place. So, I'm actually going to do a quick build of this, so I'll see you guys in a minute.